If you've been following this channel, you know that I've decided to make some improvements to my 2018 YT Jeffsy AL Comp. So today we're going to replace the stock 175mm Raceface Turbine cranks with a set of 170mm Raceface Atlas Cranks. The shorter cranks will give a better bike fit as well as reducing pedal strikes. Both crank sets use the Raceface Cinch system. This means we don't have to change out the bottom bracket. The tools we're using for this job are a Park Tool BBT22 bottom bracket tool, a 16mm Allen key, an 8mm Allen key, and a 2mm Allen key, as well as a torque wrench capable of at least 30 Nm of torque. The first step is to remove the old crankset using the 8mm Allen key. Take the chain off the chainring before starting. You'll have an easier time if you use a pretty long wrench to break the torque on the crank bolt. In a pinch, you could use an 8mm pedal wrench, like I'm using here. I'm reusing the existing 32-tooth chainring. Use the BBT22 tool to remove the retaining nut from the crank. This one happened to be loose already, so it's a good thing I did this upgrade when I did. Attach a chainring to the new crank with the BBT22 and torque it to 40 Nm. Check your bottom bracket for any damage. The bearings should spin freely. If all is good, wipe off excess dirt and grease. I put a light coat of grease on the spindle splines as well as on the bottom bracket and installed it. Make sure you remove the little black dust seals off the old crankset and install them on the cranks. These are installed with the righting side facing outward. From there, line up the crank arms 180 degrees apart and tighten it using the 8mm Allen key. Torque spec here is 50 Nm. Make sure the crank arms spin freely. Also make sure you remove all side-to-side play by pressing the drive side crank in as far as it'll go. Then on the non-drive side, tighten the preloader finger tight and tighten the pinch bolt with a 2mm Allen key. Do not over tighten this. The two ends of the pinch bolt should be touching but not over tightened. Once that's complete, I reinstalled my pedals. With the new cranks, the bike weighed in at 31.82 pounds. This compares to 31.76 when I weighed the bike beforehand. So that results in a 0.06 pound increase in weight. Now that surprised me as I expected a bigger weight gain. I can only assume that the shorter 170mm cranks versus the 175mm turbines is due to less material in the shorter cranks. All in all, it's a good trade-off for stronger, stiffer cranks. Ergonomically, they felt great. Now it's a matter of getting them out to the trails, but we still have a few more upgrades to do. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like it, and share with your friends. I hope you enjoyed this leg of my journey. Thanks for watching.